Very good morning, students. Again, I am here with your next topic, that is your image of an object of finite size. So, here I have taken a pencil which is of finite size, you can see it, and this I have named as AB. This is an object AB of finite size. So as done in your point object, we have taken two rays because that was a point object, and now we have to take two rays from each point, each end. You can see this is one end of the pencil, so two rays I will be taking from here and two rays I will be taking from here, and the refracted rays when produced backward will give us the image of this object. So from the point A, I will be taking two rays which are incident on the plane mirror. So in point object also I told you that you have to make this thing very clear that your object should be in front of the mirror, not at the back side. Your image will be formed back side. Is it clear, beta? Then from A end of the pencil I will be considering two incident rays. So here you can see I have considered two incident rays. Then these rays will be reflected, and when produced backward they will meet at the point that will give you the point A dash of your image. Then from B point also I will be considering two rays. So here you can see I have taken two rays which are incident, and the incident rays you will show like this arrow, and reflected ray the outward arrows. Clear, beta? Then these are the reflected ray, and when produced backward it will meet at a point. So I am simultaneously producing them backward. So you can see these two are the incident rays, these four are the incident rays, and these four are the reflected rays, and when produced backward they will meet at a point, and that will give you the image of the object. So this is your object AB, and this is your image A dash B dash. So no need to write here angle of incidence and angle of reflection, because if you will be writing that, it will be very congested and your diagram will not look nice. But in case of your point object, you have to write your angle of incidence, angle of reflection, and the incident as well as the reflected rays. So the object here is AB, image here is A dash B dash. So as discussed earlier, the size of the image will be same as that of the object. So this is your image and this is your object. You can see that the size will be same in case of your plane mirror. The distance between mirror and object will be same as mirror and image. Is it clear? Now comes the conclusion. For both this image formation, the image formed is erect. So whenever you stand in your dressing mirror, as I told you earlier that your dressing mirror is a plane mirror, so your image formed is erect now, it is not inverted. So you can see that the image formed in case of your plane mirror is always erect. So image is formed behind the mirror. Image is not formed in front of mirror, it is always formed behind the mirror. So it is a virtual image. Image that is formed behind the mirror, that kind of image is known as virtual image when the reflected rays are produced backward. Is it clear, beta? Here we are considering that reflected rays are produced backward. That's why the image is formed behind the mirror and it is a kind of virtual image. Next is image is as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of the mirror. So the distance that I told you, that the distance between mirror and object and mirror and image, they both are same. Image is of same size as that of the object. So the image and the object both are having the same size. So these are the 4 points that you have to remember. They will be asked in the form of objective or they can be asked straightforward. So hope that you might have got it. Thank you. Have a nice day.